Yo!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the newest episode of our podcast, Backpacking Through Life. I'm Dan, and he is,
Bogdan!
and we're back here today talking about society.
Yo! That's it,
Yeah,
bro.
let's go up the society. Not really. We're probably gonna be shredding hairs into society. So, Bogdan, aka Denshu, what do you think is the biggest problem in society? Or one, well, whatever. I don't know if we can pinpoint the biggest problem, but like one of the bigger problems.
Corruption. Like any type of corruption.
Go off then. I know you
Um,
love this.
I love this topic. But um, corruption. I mean, um, mm, yeah, corruption. Like in Romania, you know what corruption is in Romania. You know that.
And yeah, I've lived there, but like for people who haven't lived there, it's like
How you explain that?
a lot of our politicians have ended up in jail or like in court cases that should have put them in jail but didn't.
Because they have money.
Yeah.
So, or you should take a man or something. That's how you call it, yeah.
A fine.
And you give the policeman like I don't know how much. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I almost broke my phone. Oh fuck!
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, bribery is also a bit of a thing. That's true for people that are in power. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, you're risking it talking about this. Watch the Romanian government or version of the FBI, if we even have that, knock on your door tonight. Be like, open up.
I heard something. That's the problem.
Hey, yo,
Mom.
they work fine. They work fine and fast, bro. They work fine and fast.
I mean, faster than if you would call them.
No, but like, I just realized what you said. That's so true. It would be faster than if you called them. But like the thing is, right? I don't know why. Why is this a thing? But I mean, I've talked to people from multiple places around the world, right? And I've met people from a lot of places. Oh, I've never heard one person say that they're fully happy with their government. That's crazy. That's like crazy. Uh, I don't know if you. I mean, the perception of the Western Europe part in Romania is very good. So, what would you think? Like, if I told you anything about the Dutch government, what would you think I would say?
I know they try and control you. You know, trying to keep you dumb. I think that's anywhere. Yeah. I see it. Everybody trying to keep you dumb, so they can control you if you're dumb.
Would you think there is as much corruption in the Dutch government as there is in the Romanian government if you were to make a comparison?
Mm, I think no, but it may be, but it's not that obvious.
I think if you look at like, because like every country has their indexes of like what their country is good at and like corruption index and whatnot. Like I think if you look at those indexes, like Netherlands would come up way better than Romania would, and like freedom of press and stuff like that. But I've heard some stories. I'm just gonna keep it at that. I've heard some stories related to COVID masks and a lot of profit for government officials. So I'm not gonna like try to spark up any drama, but I'm just saying it seems like a very common thing for there to be corruption in the government. And at the end of the day, it's pretty logical because as many people as may try to refute this claim that I'm about to say, money and power change a person.
Yeah, yeah, facts, facts.
Real, bro. Like I don't know, because you like obviously if you're like an average Joe in terms of like money and reputation on the big stage, even though I don't think anyone should look at it like that, I don't think you should just because you're not among the people that get filmed every day for doing whatever they're doing. I don't think you should look at yourself as being an average Joe because you're still important. Like, but I think like in our position, you can't really see yourself how you would act or like predict how you would act in a position of power because like from here sitting here would be really easy to say, oh no, if I got a lot of money I wouldn't change or whatever, but you don't know that.
I don't think money change you. I think they reveal your true self. That's how I see it.
Ooh, interesting. Develop a bit on that theory, please.
First of all, tell the people what you have on your eye.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. It's nothing too serious. Just a training incident. I do judo. We're gonna talk more about that in the sports episode. I do judo. It's a martial art, so contact sport. Potential of training incidents. Training incident happened. I have a black eye. I'm all good. No actual structural damage as far as I can tell thus far, so everything's fine.
That was fast.
I mean,
So
yeah.
back at the topic. I won't say the name, but I know somebody in my family, like a relative. They are they are not really relative with me. They are blood. They have the same blood, but I don't even think I know their full name.
Oh, the Yoda. I mean, that's not that crazy. I don't know my relative's full name either, if you think about it.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, when you're a distant cousin, it's like, whatever.
They're not that distant. That's the problem.
Oh shit.
They are closer, but they got a lot of money at some point,
Right.
and they just left everybody. They have like, bro, they have a pool in their house, bro, a fucking pool, and I'm living in this.
Yo, don't complain about what you have though.
I don't complain, but I'm just saying they don't help
You gotta
people.
be grateful for anything that you have.
They don't really.
Wise word,
Yeah, the old guy.
old guy.
Gen Z versus boomers.
Hey yo, that's some wild accusation that I'm a boomer.
We are boomers, if you think about it.
I mean, if we got like any 5-year-olds listening to this, they're probably gonna not 5-year-olds,
I
but
don't know, 12.
like
This-
12-year-olds, they'd probably think that we're some boomers.
Yeah. So
Okay, so they got a lot of money and they like
don't help
visited
anybody.
this.
They don't give a fuck about anybody. They hating on people, trying to keep them down.
Do you think they're happy?
No, I know they are not happy. That's the
Like,
problem.
like I don't, because for example, for me, I can sense and I can feel like my mood changing when I'm around people, and even if it's like very small talks, just entertaining with other people and stuff like that, I can see my mood changing.
Yeah, is there aura around them that interfere with yours?
Yeah,
Money don't bring happiness. They can help you, but they don't bring happiness.
yeah.
I
I mean,
I don't got enough money to say that, but you know,
yeah. I mean, it can be useful to help you getting happiness.
like
Actually, I was doing a paper at some point last year in uni, and it was talking about I was talking about like combining work with school, and there's like evidence that if you come from a richer background, you would have to work less while you're at uni, which makes sense if you think about it. It's like you have parents that can support you as long as they're willing to, and if you don't need to work as much, but you still work a little bit so that you earn your own money, at least a little bit, you can have like better results in university than people that don't work at all. But if you really need to go overboard working, you can like really drop off your results, and also you will have like less social relationships. So, like money can affect even like smaller things in life that don't necessarily you don't see them as being affected by money when you leave them.
Yeah, that's true. I would want to say like, if you had enough money, you can buy your mom a house, your dad a car, this type of shit.
Yeah, stuff like that.
But in the same time, if you're broke, you would find something that would bring you money and make you happy in the same time, or you would
Yeah, I
live
mean,
like a broke man or
I
woman.
feel like when you're broke, it's a completely different story. Because then, like, money can like properly help you improve. Like, because when you got fuck you money that you don't know what to do with, there's no many more levels that the quality of your life can go up to just based on money. So it's like, okay, what am I gonna spend my next $1 million on? You know,
Yeah,
or €1 million because we have a European audience, maybe.
hope so.
I mean, God damn it, I hope so too. Unless we've been cancelled for the first episode, we don't know yet the repercussion of that.
Don't say.
Yeah, when they say coronavirus is over, but here we are.
I'm over, not the coronavirus.
But also like,
Only hot people are sick right now. Okay.
fair enough, fair enough. Uh, like there, it's corruption is a really weird issue, and I'm not like educated enough to talk properly about it, which kind of like makes corruption a topic that is like, because you never really want to talk about corruption, even though it happens all the time in Romania. Or not all the time, but you hear about it a
Almost all
lot.
the time.
Yeah, you hear about it a lot, but you don't really then want to talk about it.
People are afraid. You know.
You think that what are they afraid of?
I don't know if that's in Romania, but I think in America they can sue you if you say something wrong
Yeah, I
for
mean
for
defamation.
blaming.
That yeah, like it depends on the country as well, because like the laws are different. So I even if you say something on social media, it can be quite tricky at some points. Depends on the freedom of speech that you have in the specific country.
They deleted my first Instagram account, YouTube account for saying "fuck you" and the N word, but in a positive way. So
I mean, it can be argued that you can't say the N word in a positive way as a white man. Okay, so
yeah, but
you know what?
still,
You deserve that ban. I'm not even gonna cap. You deserve that ban.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, I won't complain about that.
But bringing the discussion a little bit on social media, I think that social media also raises some issues,
With corruption.
not necessarily linked to corruption, but like just it's some issues in society as well.
Yeah. I- you only see the good part on social media. Nobody would post their sad life or when they are ugly or you only see when you're beautiful, when you have money, or you're on a vacation, when.
Yeah, I mean it creates some like really
Fake
crazy
perception
standards for
about life.
people. Yeah, it can also be used as a tool for racism, but it can also be used as a tool for raising awareness to problem like racism, sexism, and so on and so forth.
Depends
Uh,
on what you see.
yeah, it depends on who uses it and how you use it. Because, like, for example, uh, with the PMB Rock thing,
Oh damn. R.I.P.
I
PNB
know,
Rock.
yeah, I know that he like there were videos posted on social media with him laying there in a pool of blood, like with people trying to rescue him and stuff, which is so fucked up, by the way. What the hell?
I remember when X died in 2018. I guess yeah, 2018. There was a video of him in the car, like 10 minutes after he got shot. It,
That's so wild.
people are there's a lot of videos like that. They are just weird as fuck.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't like to some extent I don't really understand people that like post stuff like that and they're like, oh yeah, let me show that on social media. I'm sure some people will want to watch it. First of all, you're kind of a sick individual.
Yeah, I can see their point. Like, if you just tag somebody or post on Twitter, X died, he got shot, nobody would
Yeah, I
trust
mean,
you, bro.
look, if you're just bringing news and you have and because also at the end of the day, you gotta have like a reliable. You can't just bring something like news and then it's from like a shitty source and no one knows what you're even talking about
Yeah,
and it turns out not to be true. Like if you bring news which have truth to them and stuff like that or that are common knowledge, then yeah, like social media can be used that way. You can use social media for debates, you can use social media for like doing influencer stuff. You can use social media for promoting yourself. But bro, like there are thresholds, in my opinion, to how you can use social media positively.
it's.
How do you use your social media?
I'm a pseudo influencer, or how you call it. I think that's how you say it in English.
I guess.
I don't know how. I don't know. Is this even a word, bro?
I mean, look. I guess you are a semi-influencer because I know I walked with you on the street in Romania and you got recognized by two people. So I can't really. Yeah, I mean they were like probably younger than 15, so I don't know if you celebrate that much, but still. Anyways, yeah.
The point is,
Uh,
I'm trying to be like, yeah, I'm not trying to be an influencer, but somehow I'm posting stuff that an influencer would post. I don't know why. That's how I'm used to.
mhm.
Or
uh,
codes. Sometimes I post my own codes. You know.
yeah, there's I barely post unless I repost something.
You
Usually,
was
I
an
don't really.
He was an influencer. He. Or what side?
I
What
Not
side are you, bro?
really. I
There,
don't know
there,
what
there.
side
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. I don't know what I'm not doing that again because I did it in the first episode and I look like a dumbass because I pointed to the wrong direction and you weren't there. So I'm not gonna point anymore. But I was never like an influencer. I did at some point post stuff that I hoped would get people more motivated to work out and stuff like that. I don't know if it worked. I don't know if it didn't. I don't know if it helped anybody. I mean, I know one person reached out to me and stuff, but it's like I was never a proper influencer, but I was just trying to do something because I enjoyed it at the time, and then I stopped. But I know it's not like I miss it or anything. And now that I don't post and I haven't posted like an actual photo in like long, I don't remember when the last post I have on Instagram was. But like I only post stories to like repost stories that people tag me in and stuff like that. I barely post stories.
As far as corruption, I think this would be a point. Like, we everybody trying to be famous because the society trying to tell you that if you're an influencer or a celebrity or something, you're cool. You if you got clout, you're cool. Yeah, everybody trying to be cool. Jake Paul with the foresting, bro. You remember that shit?
That was Logan, bro. That
Oh,
was Logan.
oh, damn.
Hey, yo, you just got your Paul brothers mixed up.
Wanna fight?
Next boxing main card.
Let me turn 18 and then let's fight, bro. For real.
Hey, yo. I mean, I'm gonna be there for a row. Row kick.
You get one, I get one, bro.
Let's go.
Shout
Okay. Oh
shout out
man.
to my bro Maxkey. He told me we're gonna beat the Paul brothers sometime.
I mean, we don't need to fight them. You know, not that I would be scared to fight. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't like box. I wouldn't like to box for an
Neither do
actual
I.
profession.
More
But
in
like,
MMA.
if we do an actual fight, I think I can take them down.
In a street fight? Yeah, maybe. I'm
I mean,
born in Romania, bro. Nobody can tell me shit, bro.
that doesn't give you much credibility, does it? 'Cause we don't really got famous street fighters like that.
Bro, you can see a man with an axe running.
I mean, crazy. Okay, crazy shit does happen,
You don't
but
need to be
like,
famous.
obviously, yeah.
Bro, I think I wake up somebody.
All right.
I'm screaming a lot, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, less shouting, bro.
Okay, sorry.
Your whole neighborhood gonna invade and raid the podcast. No, but
The-
like for real with the influencer stuff, like there is, I feel like there should be thresholds as to far how far you will go, and clearly at the time with the whole forest thing, Logan crossed a line, and like we can keep on using the Logan example because it's gonna be easy. Because he actually made a good redemption from it. It's not like probably will never forget what he did back then, right?
Most
But
likely.
we can slowly accept the fact that he maybe has changed and maybe has become more responsible.
I really respect them. I don't really watch them, but I respect them.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had like necessarily a good outlook on Jake and what he's doing with his whole boxing shtick. I do gotta say, he's a very decent boxer. Put my hands up. He's put in the work, put in the training. He's a decent boxer. He has done some things that go against the code of martial arts in general, but he's a decent boxer.
I think KSI. I love KSI more. I'm really into KSI and Sidemen, bro. They are amazing.
They're fantastic influencers, yeah.
We are
I'd
both
say.
so to everybody. We are both martial artists. We're both into martial.
Nice.
Okay, we are both into.
Martial arts, yeah, we're both into martial arts.
I can't speak, bro.
We'll try next episode. Maybe next episode you'll be able to say the word.
Martial.
We can do we can do a martial arts we can do a martial arts check every episode to see if you can actually say the word at some
That
point.
would be cool, bro. And we are both into Sidemen videos. Like I get you are too. No,
Hey,
as
I
far as I
am.
remember.
I really like the videos.
I'm I'm new in that England American YouTube part of, but I still enjoy them a lot. Sidemen are I think they are my favorite YouTubers at this moment.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I have a bunch of YouTubers that I watch, but like, I think then if you look at most of the YouTubers that started young, and I mean that in the early stages of YouTube when you couldn't make all that much money, if they had stayed on YouTube, they have developed to still be these like kind of doing it for the just the joy of it and not necessarily trying to milk anything out of. But there have been a lot of newcomers lately who have just tried to benefit of the platform that YouTube is.
I think we gone too far, bro.
I mean, we've gone away from the topic a little bit, but if you think about it, there's also probably some corruption in the way that social media apps make their like algorithms for videos to
Oh
become
yeah, for sure.
become
One
like
hundred percent, bro.
viewable. Because I know I watched a video about my girlfriend and I actually my girlfriend showed me this video. It was about the TikTok algorithm, and it was like they have like a beauty algorithm, and then they also like you have to fit in certain criteria of how you look in order to like be promoted by TikTok because then the TikTok bots think that the video may do better just because of the way you look,
Oh,
which
this
is
that's why I came blew up. Blew up.
it's like fuck. That's so messed up.
I'm never gonna be famous on TikTok then, bro. For real. Fuck him. Fuck TikTok, bro. Don't mess with the ugly guys. Oh,
TikTok don't give us ugly guys any chance, bro.
yo. Shout out to ugly guys and short kings.
Let's go.
He's a
Let's get
short
it.
king.
I'm short and I'm owning it. I'm probably I would say I'm 5'8". I'm not sure if I'm actually 5'8". But short kings nonetheless. You don't need to be 6 foot to be an actual existing person. Probably in the eye of women. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, why
He's
has
short and he have a girlfriend and I'm tall as fuck and I don't have.
that's
So
true. That's true. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know where this meme has come from. Cause I only know currently like two people in real life that have told me that they are more into taller people than
oh,
others.
my ex. My ex.
Wait, yeah. Wait. I know another person apart from your ex that I've ever heard or have been told that they have said they are into tall guys. Like, haven't seen that happen that much.
Bro, I think I heard a lot of women saying that.
That's. I mean, maybe on the internet. Yeah,
I
because
live in Romania, bro.
yeah, I mean, are you trying to say something about the Romanian women right now?
No, but you know. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. And now I'm
Your
gone.
mother, the
Bye.
Romanian woman.
Bye.
I just want you to remember that.
I mean, a lot of not only women, boys, and about corruption again. We are corrupted. They're trying to make you think that you need to be 6 foot. I don't know how tall you should be. I don't know the standard.
I
They're
mean,
trying to
yeah,
told you that you need to
it's
have blue
like,
eyes and blonde hair. It's
hey,
dumb.
see now that's messed up because here in the Netherlands, there's no way I can compete, right? Because they're all tall and their genetics are so that they're blonde.
I'm
I'm just
sorry.
joking. I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
I can
Like
I can see a tear on your cheek, bro.
a tear rolling down my face. Nah. I'm just kidding. But like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, all of these beauty standards have, through one way or another, been created by media channels, whether it's from movies, social media, whatever else you want to give me there as a media outlet. They've all been created through this. Because if you think about it, with movies especially, there's a really big thing about putting white actors in roles that shouldn't be for white actors.
Yeah. Um,
Jesus was not white. Why do the movies about Jesus portray a white man?
for real, don't make a black man white, and don't make a white man black. You're white, you're white. If you're black, you're black. Okay, I know.
And if you have Asian representations, why would you put white Caucasian men or women in the roles?
So there's my point. If Jesus was like light skin or something like it,
I think so.
there
Yeah.
was something like light skin, So may make him like that. The mermaid, the little mermaid, was white and ginger. No,
Hey yo,
she
talking
was
about the
ginger.
Little Mermaid. I don't know if you know, there's so much backlash because they're releasing a new Little Mermaid movie now.
I saw that.
Holy shit!
I don't
First of
really
all,
enjoy I don't really enjoy because she's black. Because when I was a kid, I'm so used to that very white with red hair girl. I'm used to that.
yeah,
That's how I imagine her. I don't
yeah.
got a problem, but no, she seemed different.
I think the Little Mermaid is a bit of a specific case because at the end of the day, it's just like a created character, so you can do it however you like. That's my opinion. I also see your argument with being really used to the idea of it being one way. So let's just keep it for traditional sake. But I also feel like, you know what? Diversity in created characters is a good thing. The fact that there's been so much backlash for having a black actress portray the Little Mermaid is so illogical to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. I don't really got a problem with her. I'm not used to see her like that, but I don't got the problem. I won't complain about it. If it's a good actress, sorry, and a good movie, I won't have a problem with it.
And at the end of the day, I don't know how many of the motherfuckers that have complained on Twitter about it. 'Cause I tend to scroll Twitter sometimes. I gotta admit, okay, it's you can call it a guilty pleasure. I don't feel guilty about it, so it's just a pleasure. But I tend to scroll Twitter every once in a while, right? Oh, I'm sure that some of those motherfuckers won't even watch the movie.
Yeah. The
Also,
system is corrupted.
also shout out to this new Little Mermaid movie because the actress that actually plays Ariel is really beautiful. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I don't really see her face. I can't really remember her face. Like I would
You
trust you.
can
I would trust you for real.
you can search her up after the podcast.
I think she's beautiful because the mermaid, Little Mermaid. That's the. I think in the story there's a point where she's more beautiful than an octopus girl or something. I can't really
Bro,
remember the story,
I
but
I don't remember the story either. So yeah.
so I think it should be a beautiful.
But yeah, like how like we've literally run through at least three different problems, society problems. Some of them have been created by social media. Also, the whole on the other hand, it can also like raise awareness to problem and create some movements like the Black Lives Matter movement,
Yeah,
which can be positive. Raise awareness to other issues like conflict in Palestine currently, which I would like to not. I just mentioned it, but I wouldn't like to get into because again, not educated enough to comment on it. I've seen a lot of bad stuff about what the Israeli are doing, but I don't know enough to put my say on it. Also, the whole Russia Ukraine thing. Here I can comment more because there's no reason why Russia is still doing what they're doing. They've just lost the fucking north of Ukraine. So, like, just back off.
nobody can tell them shit, bro. Nobody can.
Yeah. I mean, no one's gonna tell Putin anything.
I'm afraid.
Or
I'm afraid of. I'm afraid.
or if they do, he's just not gonna listen.
If you hear a bullet coming through the window, call 911, please.
Hey yo,
Hey yo.
it's not even 1911 in Romania, so if I call 911, it's useless.
Oh yeah. Oh, fuck. Don't call 911.
But I do have a proposition. Okay, listen to me. I'm willing to take Putin in a 1v1 judo match. If I win, he has to like back out of Ukraine. Okay.
Okay, make that happen, bro. Make that happen, bro.
I mean, he's probably much heavier than me, so I got a like disadvantage in weight class. But
Bro, you can beat me. You can beat the shit out of me, bro.
yeah, bro, but you're not Putin, so you know.
Still, I think I'm. How many kilos you have? I know.
I have no clue, bro.
I okay. Fuck him. Fuck him. Let him. Burst. Let him. Let
Let
him.
him be.
Let the
But yeah,
man be.
if he wants me to take if he wants to take me on 1v1 with those uh things on the line, I'm willing to do that.
Make that happen. Make that happen.
Anyways,
And me
yeah,
and Jake Paul in a MMA match, please. Or Logan Paul. I don't care.
I mean Logan's bigger, so take Jake for a warm up.
Okay. Okay then.
And Logan was an actual wrestler in college, so you know. I'm just saying.
I'm digging my own grave right now.
uh, yeah. What else? What else is there to be said about social media?
Social media or society?
I mean, both. We can also talk about the influence that social media has on society.
Uh, you know, as far as I know, social media really make you an impression about life, a new perspective. Let's say they make you think you're ugly. There's no ugly. It's only a word. A few sounds. There are sounds. There's no definition to what's ugly or beautiful or dumb or smart.
I mean, if like to our English speaking audience, if we have any of that, uh, I
Damn.
mean, I hope so. I hope
Me
so,
too.
because like, if we only have Romanian speaking audience, we might as well do this podcast in Romanian. But anyways, uh, like, if we say the word ugly to like an English speaking person, but we say the word ugly in Romanian, they wouldn't understand what it means. So it's like we say the same thing, and yet it doesn't affect them just because it's in another language. Like we put all these connotations and labels on words and looks and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, it can create very bad downward spirals, or it can create good upward spirals if you're always doing fine. But it's unlikely that you're always gonna be happy anyways.
For real.
Like you might just have days in which you're randomly sad because you're
You're
feeling
bipolar.
sad.
Oh.
Okay, sure. I mean, hey, don't claim to have a disorder that hasn't been diagnosed.
I don't have a disorder. Oh, so I got a question for somebody who hear this and speak English. How it's my English? How bad it is? Please let me know.
English is like a solid 7.
You're my best friend. You can't say anything else.
Well, yeah, but I'm also your biggest critic, so you know.
Yeah, yeah. Let me know in the comments. I really want to hear your opinion.
Yeah, but you're a solid 7. You're like every guy that the girl would try to, or the other guy would try to take advantage of by getting a drink, but they wouldn't end up smashing at the end of the night, probably.
Oh man, that's mad. Alright.
Okay, that's a wild statement, but you know, we're here to cause controversy, not to play safe.
Bring controversy. No, bring. I didn't want to say that. Ew.
Ew. Man said, "Ew."
I had something else in my mind, and I said something else different from. Wait. Wait a minute, please. Okay, back back in the topic, please.
Okay, cool. Okay, have you regained your composure? Have you
Yeah,
done like
yeah,
the
yeah.
exercises in the movies?
I'm.
Yeah, good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Okay, so how much of a problem do you think racism is in Romania?
A huge one. Not that huge, but still a huge one. About gypsies,
Because
you know?
oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was more thinking about like the
Black people in
conventional,
Romania.
yeah, the conventional idea that you get when you talk about racism, which is like white being racist towards a black person or stuff like
I
that.
think you're.
But
Sorry. Continue.
oh no, go on, go on.
I think in Romania we are not used to see Asian people, black people, because that's the problem here. But we still have racism on gypsies.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I was trying to get at. It's not a diverse place. Let's be not as in like yeah, you have different ethnicities with the Romas and the Romanians, because like you're supposed to call them Romas, not Gypsies. I'm
Oh,
just
so
saying.
sorry.
Yeah, that can be really offensive, bro. Apparently.
I was watching Peaky Blinders and I heard that. So Peaky
Okay.
fucking Blinders.
Pick. Uh, fair enough. But yeah, so you have that like ethnicity diversity kind of, and you have some Hungarians thrown in the mix, and a few others nationalities very like randomly scattered. But like in terms of race, there's quite a small level of diversity. Like the majority of people are Romanian whites, I assume,
Mm.
which makes it quite difficult to like fully know down how much of a problem racism is. But indeed, a lot of people do not like the Roma people because some of them have been involved in things that have given us a bad reputation outside of Romania.
Yeah, but we like. Okay, I started. Okay, um, the system it made you think that every Romans, or how you call them,
Romas, yeah,
Romans,
Romas.
they are all gonna stall you and maybe beat the shit out of you. You know, that's the frequency.
Is that the system, or is that just a flawed perception of the people?
I mean, yeah, but nobody like you won't hear anybody complaining about that. Like somebody who have a name or can you know change that. Say like they are
I
not
mean,
all like that. Nobody really cares here about that for real. In Romania, it's still like we don't talk about gays,
oh yeah, that's a
lesbians,
huge problem. That's a
uh,
fantastic problem.
Romans. We don't care about this. Everybody is like, yeah, we're broke. We are corruption, all of this shit. But we don't give a shit about others.
I mean,
And we're still
here,
hating on them. That's weird. We don't care about them, but we're hating on them. That's weird.
like with the sexuality thing, that's to me that seems really messed up because at the end of the day, if you're really trying to be this progressive looking country who has joined the EU and is trying to make it better for themselves, you can't really stay so far back with certain regulation like making LGBTQ or at least gay marriage legal.
It's weird.
Of
Like in
ro-
Romania is really judging everybody. Romanian people, almost all of them, are judging everybody, every race, every sexuality, every. But we don't care about them. Like we're everybody's like, oh, I don't care about them. I don't got a problem with them. But when they see someone like them, they are gonna be like, fuck you, you fucking I don't know what, you stupid. I don't know why.
I feel like as long as like they don't have an effect on their life, no one cares. But the moment they do have an effect on their life, like I don't know why, but every time I come back to Romania from the Netherlands and I fly back in, the first thing that I notice is that I hear some sort of complaint.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, chill. Like, for example, last time I actually flew from London to Romania, and I was there like, bro, like, what's the point in complaining? We're just sitting in the line waiting to board the airplane. It's not like anything that you complain about ain't gonna make it this faster. Two, why would you complain in the first place? You're just gonna put yourself in a worse mood.
Yeah.
I feel like the moment does affect their life, they're trying to like kind of talk themselves out of the situation, pull themselves out of the situation, not be the blame for it.
Makes sense. So
I don't
every
know.
Romanian hearing this, take notes, bro. Take notes.
Because for example, even for me, sometimes I find myself in certain situations that I'm like, I don't want to be the blame for why this goes wrong. Like, obviously, there are situations where I'm like, I don't want to hurt people. But I feel like there are also other caution, cautious, sorry, in taking a leap of faith because I don't want to be looked at as failing in that. And I think that's part of the system because there's a lot of pressure within the like from the moment you're raised, there's a lot of pressure from school and stuff like that about making it and all this concept. And basically, a lot of the pressure is centered around trying to study so hard that you can find a place of work outside of Romania to kind of make your life better. Because that's what we understand by people that are expats from Romania. People
Yeah.
that go away from Romania, every Romanian associates them with a person that is going outside to make their life better.
That's something you're really into it. I can feel it.
Yeah, bro. Like it's frustrating. Like I feel like if people would actually work, like you don't even for me, right? I'm not a nationalistic person. I sometimes don't even feel like I'm Romanian. Especially because I moved more than 3 years ago away from Romania. I love visiting my friends. I love going there on holiday, but I would not want to move back. And I also sometimes don't feel like I'm Romanian. But I do gotta say, if I was still in Romania, I feel like if the system and the whole atmosphere was like, let's make our life as good as we can here and not aim to just go outside, that could literally increase our country to much better states, honestly.
That's I in the same way as you. I don't feel like I'm Romanian. Like I'm not as the typical Romanian guy. I don't feel like I'm one of them for sort of reason I won't tell you, but you know. But I'm still gonna live here. I'm thinking about moving on. I told you that I think,
Yeah,
but I'm still most likely I'm still gonna live here, trying to make my kids, trying to make this a better place, and fulfilling that dream.
yeah.
Cause I can run, but that won't change the situation here.
I also feel like there's nothing wrong with going outside and changing countries at
Yeah,
all.
I understand why. Legit, I can really understand why.
Like what I feel is wrong is this whole idea that Romanians have got to move to another place to improve their life.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like the moment when a place or situation makes you say that you have to move on from it so that you can improve your quality of life is the moment where you realize there's something really wrong about the whole situation.
I mean, you know.
Technical insert technical difficulties beam over here.
Oh, sorry, my internet. Okay, sorry, my internet. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Um, I mean, everybody thinks if you're gonna live in Romania, you're gonna be successful and have a better life, and that's most likely true, as you get better paid, different people, better, state, But why can we make it like we can live better here if you're trying enough?
Yeah, but also it can create some like false realities, because the moment you put so much expectation on one thing and one thing only, which is like the moment I live from my home country, in this case Romania, it's gonna be a sign that I made it and that I'm successful. And if you reach this goal of getting out of Romania, for this example, and you realize that you're not automatically successful, that's gonna be such a challenge to face right on, because that's gonna be such a mental blow.
I think I don't think that the American dream it's actually a current thing in other countries other than Romania. You know?
No, I think it still is like something that's still going on.
But I know in Romania it's a really, really large thing. A lot of people are dreaming about the American
It
dream.
was it was it was more like the UK dream because everyone used to move to the UK before Brexit.
Oh yeah. I mean, UK, USA dream, how you wanna call
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Um, I understand why people would wanna move. Like I can really see the corruption here. It's a lot bigger, you know. But at least you can get shot here. You may get stabbed, but not shoot.
Hey,
So, so,
yo. That's wild. I mean, quite strict laws on owning a gun. That's true.
and that should be anywhere.
I feel like that. Yeah.
You can buy a. I'm not blaming the USA, but you can buy a gun at 16, I guess, and you can drink alcohol if you're not 20,
21.
21. I,
21.
you know, but you can buy a gun at 16.
You can also drive a car at 16.
That's not that bad, you know. I think
That's
driving a
not
car.
bad. That's not that bad. But like, if you if you like consider the severity of the three acts, the fact that you can buy a gun but also drive a car at the same age is a bit weird.
Yeah, for real. But you can drink. You can drink, but you can buy a
Yeah,
gun.
yeah,
You,
yeah.
you can.
You cannot go legally partying with your mates at a club and buy alcoholic drinks, but you can own a gun in the
Yeah,
US.
yeah. Why not?
It does based on the way we were raised, it does sound a bit backwards.
Yeah, but that's differently. The society is differently. They think
Yeah,
that's normal.
the society is different, and that's what people don't really understand when they have this goal of leaving a certain country. I feel like they don't really understand, and they don't really know how to tackle when they actually move the fact that society is different in the place that they're going in.
So basically, the point of society, the topic of today is like be careful because every country, every state, every something have a
Yeah,
different
everywhere you go
system.
is different. There's bits of different culture everywhere.
I think in I don't know what country they don't like blonde and blue-eyed people or
Yeah, I
something
mean
like that.
in South Pacific countries, in the Oceania continent, like Samoa, Fiji, Tonga, those sort of countries, they have different beauty standards in there. Actually, from earlier ages, based on history, for them, the beauty standards are that if you are what would be described as fat, then you are more beautiful because uh, fat having fat for their community was really important because that would mean you can carry more energy and you can keep going for longer while you're traveling the sea trying to like find new islands and conquer new places.
I'm gonna move from Romania. Fuck off. That's my place. So for real,
No,
everything it's about your perception, about your point of view.
yeah, it's about perception, it's about point of view, but I mean I feel like you always gotta just be cautious, you know, if something, and I know this is gonna be ironic because I just said that we're not here to be nice, we're here to be controversial, but if you think something is controversial and you have second doubts about whether you should say it or not when you're in a different place, you probably shouldn't say it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Depends. I'm
But
I'm a bit reckless, you know. I don't really give a shit. But yeah,
uh,
if you don't want to end up dead or in jail, yeah, sure. Think twice about it. So yeah.
but and as Barney in How I Met Your Mother, which you should have watched. I don't know if you watched How I Met Your Mother before, but you should have watched.
How you
At
met my
this point,
mother?
I have met your mother. Yeah, she's a lovely lady. Uh, at this point, Barney would show the butt of a corgi in this meme, but when you travel and you meet different culture, it's a beautiful thing. You learn a lot and you develop a lot as a person. So it's worth it.
Live your life. You only have one. So
Yeah. And live it by the way you define living. Living life doesn't necessarily mean going out to parties every weekend or every couple of days and always meeting friends. Living life can also be to be on your grind if that's what living life is for you. I think that's a really important thing that people should
live.
really start realizing. There's not only one definition for how you should live your life.
I think live your life how um. Don't let people change your perception about what you should live like.
Yeah.
Don't try to please everybody. Just please yourself. Don't go out there and beat people and shoot them and done drugs and no, don't do that. You can try it if you like it and you enjoy it. Let's say.
And or like if you feel like you want to try it, I would not recommend trying it. I've never felt like trying anything. I've never drank or smoked, so I never felt like trying anything. But
If you feel it,
like
do it.
it's your decision to try it.
It's your life,
But
so
yeah, but don't get into it or consider that as being living your life just because there's peer pressure.
yeah. You can live your life reading, studying, doing anything that please you. Like really please
Yeah.
you for real. Don't what you think that please you because people gonna like it. Like you know, going outside.
People are gonna have opinions of you whatever you do.
Yeah, they're gonna hate no matter what you do or how
Yeah,
good you
I
are.
mean, if you live your whole life reading, you're gonna be called a nerd. If you live your whole life partying, you're gonna be called a party animal who never gets anything done. It's there's no real win in the eyes of the society.
So
Like,
please
god
yourself.
damn it, even the most successful people have haters. So there's no point in like looking at it like that. Okay, you, I feel like the best thing to do is just to care for your family, love the ones close around you, and then from then on you can focus on yourself.
Yeah, and still have a balance in life. Like not only go studying, maybe try partying sometimes. You may like
Yeah.
it. You
Or
may enjoy
something
it.
else. Or
Yeah,
something else.
try is don't have the same routine. Try to
Yeah.
have a balance in life. I think that's the purpose.
Yeah, so that you don't get burned out. Unless you're doing something that you really like on a routine, because then it's really difficult to get burned out. Yeah, I think we can end on that positive message for people,
Yeah,
empowering.
I think the first episode was something like it. We end up
Yeah, I
on
think
a
we also had like
positives.
an empowering message to end on.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing from now on.
That should be a thing. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it.
So, love yourself and the people around you. So live your life and please yourself.
Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.
Love you guys.